I am live, and I just need to mute Kick real quick because I was listening to my own live music. Start soon screen music for a change. welcome everyone on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. I've mentioned I am rather angry right now. I've just had a shit day. And none of it's anything that's like really massively infuriating. It's just been annoyance after annoyance after annoyance after annoyance that just made me a bit testy. So basically I went to McDonald's, ordered my food, was held up for half an hour while we waited for nuggets, had to listen to the manager yell at the fucking staff to get me my damn nuggets 5 times before someone actually did. No fault to the manager. She was trying to keep on top of them. These staff members were absolute fucking bellends. Then I get home, enjoy my nuggets. The thing is, I get the nuggets as a backup in case they fuck up my burger. They didn't just fuck up my burger. They made the completely wrong fucking burger. This isn't like, oh, they put extra pickles on when they asked for no pickles. No, this was just straight up not what I ordered. Just a completely different fucking product. So, after not eating my burger, because it's not what I ordered, I then go to pay my phone bill. And find that Vodafone has now changed it so I can't just pay my phone bill through a freaking web portal where I put in my account number anymore. So I call them and have to deal with the worst customer service robot I've ever heard. I've literally never encountered a customer service robot that mistakes the word no for yes before. After finally getting through to a human being, I blow my top off at them. And I apologized to them after, because it wasn't their fault. Thankfully, they were very understanding, but yeah, basically now I have to make a phone call to pay my phone bill if I don't want to log into a stupid app. And yeah, after all these little annoyances, they've just all added up, and now I'm very, very testy. So the first round is gonna be played solo before I invite other people on. But, yeah. Actually, I think I'll play at the lower BR that I already had for playing with cheese over on YouTube. Oh shit, I could have added the M18 to the lineup. But yeah, I'm gonna play one round on my own. And then I'll open up teams and everything, because I just need to focus on something. It's nothing massive. It is just mild annoyance on top of mild annoyance.
Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Like, today was actually supposed to be my day off streaming. And I did do a bunch of my off-stream stuff, although YouTube is still being a pain and not... I still need to fix my YouTube stuff. Absolutely, Cheese. You're more than welcome to join in after the next round. I just need one solo while I get into the swing of things. I'm enjoying playing at a slightly lower BR than I was before. Although I do miss my heat. I do miss my heat shells from the T92. I miss being able to pen a Tiger 2's turret from the front. I know I'm one of the fastest vehicles on the map, but where the fuck is the enemy? There they are. Run away. You missed. The issue with the Discord, Avro, isn't that I'm not in the mood for using the Discord. It's that it's, there's some bug that goes on with Discord on this PC where if I spend more than an hour in a Discord call, my internet just completely collapses. Like, I have to unplug my Wi-Fi for like 20 minutes and so to get it back and everything. That's why I don't use Discord. Despite really liking it went back before this bug occurred because it was very useful. Yeah, it's a fucking shame. It's an absolute fucking shame. It's only this PC too. That being said, I do have a few more things to test out to try and fix it before I have to resort to the nuclear option of reinstalling the entire operating system. Which has apparently fixed it for people with similar issues. It's an absolute pain. The other option is I become the VTuber who insists upon using TeamSpeak. Because I've tested TeamSpeak and TeamSpeak's fine. It is just Discord and shit that uses Discord for their voice chat backend. So there's a few video games that use Discord. Discord's API for their voice chat. It is actually a better service. It is, the person running the server has to pay for it, but it is it is free for everyone else. It is cheap, it is lighter on your internet, and it is a higher quality call with lower latency. TeamSpeak is what people used before Discord. So before Discord came along, TeamSpeak was the go-to voice chat app for video games. With Mumble in a close second. Mumble I also have considered, because it's even better than TeamSpeak from a quality standpoint, but it's even worse from a trying to set it up standpoint. Mumble still freaking operates like a program from freaking 1995. Incredible sound quality and incredibly low latency though. Borderline real time. A lot of video games that rely on quick voice chat like Squad and Ready or Not, their built-in voice chats are based on Mumble. Because the latency is so low and the speed is so good. Quality is so good. TeamSpeak 6 is a vast improvement. It still suffers in that you can't have a text chat without being in someone's voice chat. That's wonderful, Avro. I'm still not going to use it today because I actually don't have it installed on this PC at the moment. I uninstalled it because it was a nightmare trying to get anyone to actually use it with me, but... And yeah, that's wonderful to hear, Cheese. Yeah, there's a lot of practice. Warthunder is very heavily practice, map, and unit knowledge focused to be really good at the game. Absolutely, a lot of people are making the switch because of all the privacy invading shit Discord's been doing. TeamSpeak just really needs to get off their ass and add a text chat function to their servers that doesn't require you to be in the voice chat to use the text chat. That alone, and some UI improvements, because the UI is kind of funky. There was Gilded back in the day as a good alternative, but Gilded got bought out by Roblox and now is part of Roblox, so... Getting some good kills. But yeah, I'll show you something else, Cheese, that I assume you're not aware of that will help you a lot with unit knowledge in a bit. Well, that's because the Jumbo isn't really a heavy tank. Basically, the Jumbo is, the Americans didn't have a real heavy tank that was, yeah. The Americans didn't use a, have a real heavy tank ready, and they needed one desperately. So they literally just took, the Sherman they had with the biggest gun at the moment and just welded additional armor onto it to give it similar protection to a heavy tank. This was in the prototype phase when they were doing that, the T1E1, but it's a prototype. It wasn't really ready for actual service, and there's a lot of reasons why this never made it into real service. Like, it's decent in game, but there's a lot of problems with it for when it comes to real combat that made it not something worth taking. Namely, it turns incredibly slowly, and it's also very, very tall and thus easy to spot. Which is a bad thing when most tank engagements are won by whoever sees the opponent first. You really don't want to be too easy to spot. There you are. Got him! Oh, he was a bloody APC-based SPAA. I was literally the worst nightmare for him. Something smoked up there, so I'm just going to throw around in its vicinity and hope for the best. Oh, that was a hiccup. But yeah, the Americans took a long time to get a heavy tank into service. It was until the Pershing. And even then, by then, the medium tank size had inflated to the point where the Pershing was basically a medium tank. Duck, duck, duck. Thank you for the jumping jacks. Since I'm stuck, I'll just do them now as it repairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's easier to do those when your pants don't fall down midway through them. I really need to buy new trousers. I've lost a lot of weight. Very few of pairs of my trousers fit properly at the moment. Oh, I've got a little cat asking me for food, so I'll feed her, then we'll do the last vehicle of this round.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
You're in for disappointment, miss. Nice cat wasn't on special, so you're stuck with the cheap stuff. Apparently you're okay with the cheap stuff today.
Attention to the map.
Unfortunately, the only male appropriate type of skirt is a kilt, and those are fucking expensive. I miss my kilt. Fortunately, don't have the money to replace it. Well, it's not like I'm gonna accomplish anything. Oh, that's friendly. Yeah, unfortunately, it's still not that common. Like, it's not like I'm gonna get my head caved in like 30 years ago, but it's still a case of people look at you weird, people treat you different, and it's just like, I just don't want to be bothered. Come on, get that extra crew member up. If I'm incredibly lucky, I'll get the drop on something I can kill, but most likely I'm just going to be turning someone's tank into a turret. I got the drop on something I could kill. Actually, technically, he got the drop on me, but he completely flubbed his shot. Okay, my turret doesn't turn anymore, but I don't want to sit and repair. So we are now a casemate SPAA. Yep. I agree with you, Cheese, and sadly, yes, there are people who will... It's not even like I would get bullied, it's more that people would just be on edge, assuming that I'm trans or something. And that's my last map for tank for the match. Okay, time to put up the welcome message. Well, I'm throwing in spectator mode while I put those messages up. And just spectate someone. Okay, let's get that pinned. Manual. And now to go get that onto the other platforms. Alright, let's get everyone who wants to come in. Just... let's just make certain everyone puts their hands up. So Cheese wanted to join. You were sleeping stock, correct? And Avro wanted to join. Let's adjust this lineup to bring it up to 6.0. I'll keep that. Actually... What? Let's go Tech Tree. Choose crew. Okay, it looks like we're getting rid of the Locust simply because it's what's already... The crew's already trained. Yep, I've already sent the invite. Oh no, I didn't get rid of a Locust. That was the Chaffee I got rid of. I want the Chaffee though. We'll swap the Chaffee in on the Duster. The M109 will bring us up to 6.3. Same with the Walker Bulldog. Who was trained for the Bulldog? The Locust. Okay, I'm gonna put the Bulldog on there. I'm taking us up to 6.3. Not, trust me, it's not that big of a jump, Cheese. And do I want to keep that heavy tank? I mean, I could get the 76 Jumbo, which does have a much better gun. I mean, the 90mm gun on that is actually better than the 76 on that. But that is not as anywhere near as gigantic, and it moves faster. Decisions. No, what? Fuck it, I'm taking the Locust. It's cheap to retrain anyone to the Locust, so... just shove it on the heavy. No heavy for me. And I'll go straight into the Locust to slip up. I'm going on the Echo 7 spawn. And I'm going to just rush their point to annoy them at the start of the game.
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Oh yeah, I was going to show Cheese something in the menu before I started this round. Oh well, next round. Because it's something that will help him out with learning vehicles and whatnot. Okay, I'm going to put the RT down there. And I am just zooming across the field. Let's dodge that light post. Or fail to dodge that light post. Okay, I hear heavy tanks. A lot of heavy tanks. Okay, there's a tiger. But even being here means they have to I can't believe I actually hurt him. Oh my god, he's just sitting there not looking. Damn you, T-3485! I almost got... I had an easy god mode, you bastard! You couldn't have just let me have my god mode! It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world in the slightest. They are losing their point, however. Like, they've got to kill all the kills so far. Literally, no one's killed anyone, the enemy so far. That's disappointing. Oh, there's this breach. Damn it! Waffentrager got me. Well, at least I got the kill assist on the first kill. It's still disappointing that that's our first kill of the match. I'm now down to my last vehicle already. So I guess I'm hopping in the canal and trying to sneak up. Oh, this is Chaffee, not a duster. Doy. Sad to hear, Avro. Bugger, and I'm probably the same. Okay, I'm returning straight to hangar. I'm not going to spectate Cheese if he's alive. Just because I need to show him, just so I can show him a useful feature he might be unaware of. Since he does seem to be very new. Oh, I just unlocked crew replenishment. Splendid. Okay, Cheese. So, here's a very useful feature. Say you're having trouble penning the Tiger 2. If you go to Armor, you'll see a button called Protection Analysis. If you click on that, you can then pick whichever vehicle you were using. Let's say you're using the M18, so that would be Rank 3. Where is it? Was it? Yeah, there. That's the black. There it is. Yeah, protection analysis. You can use it to figure out where you can pen from. Now, the thing is, it defaults to a distance of 500 meters. If you're like a mile away, that changes things. Yeah, you were just asking me for some advice on YouTube earlier. That's basically how to find that info out yourself. A surprising amount of people do not know it's there. Warthunder is terrible at tutorializing that shit. Well, that will also help us not have to deal with tigers is if we have Avro playing Germany in the same squad as us. Because that will put us on the German team. But that does mean we have to deal with ISs instead. Okay, I will say, I just read something on Twitter that makes my McDonald's story sound wholesome. VTuber I follow, someone totaled their car into the only McDonald's in a 50-mile radius of them. That happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. Jeez. Score! I'm going to the self-spawn. I very much like fighting in the city here on this map.
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Well, we differ of opinion on that one. It's actually one of my favorite maps, but it's mostly for this city. Like, the rest of the map sucks, but the city I like. Because I like fighting in cities. Whee! But that makes sense, considering I'm an IFV main once I'm up to a BR with IFVs. Whoa! That's a lot of packet loss. Wonder what's going on to cause that. It's calming down now. And I've capped. And I am out of here. Shit, missed his track. There's something driving around there. That went about as well as could be expected. M41 now.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
There is a T-34-85 just south of Charlie. Wonderful, there's a second one there too. Looks like the enemy is gonna lock down the whole map on us. Wonderful. Well, one of them just went down to an airstrike. Way to go, Cass. Splendid, Cheese. You're doing better than I am this round. To be fair, I did start the round in a Locust. It's not easy to get kills in a Locust at this BR. Fuck! He managed to shoot me through the wall.
Put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Well, back down with the M18. I should have taken the opportunity when I did. To just machine gun the wall and then use the main gun immediately after. At least we know the only thing on point at the moment is an ASU-85. Cat, now's not the time to sit in front of my monitor. Please, kitty, wait 3 seconds. You're not gonna wait, and you're gonna mess up my mic placement too. Okay, my mic is now pushed completely out of alignment. Okay, I'm on point, I am capping, I am getting up to feed this dang cat. Yep, I can hear a non-friendly tank move into my northwest. Yeah, here's something to the south. Time to push. Got a T-50, T-34, 56, 76 there. Not 56, 76. Machine gun to PT 76. Amazingly, my machine gunner did not dive in, though he has to take the place of the gunner now. So I'm still down a machine gun. Nice, nice. We are getting top squad this match, by the way. Like, Cheese and I are numbers 2 and 3. Like, that's top squad performance. So even though we're not winning, we at least get the top squad bonus. Thanks for the assist, Favreau.
We're good to go.
Number 2, battle trophy. Discount on a ship. Alright, what time is it? Okay, we'll wait for ads to go to the loo. Actually, we'll do it now just because I'm not in a match. So I'm going to hit my BRB screen for a few seconds and go to the loo. And I'm back, and yet no one fucking plays naval. No one plays naval. Well, scratch that. I know one person who plays naval, and they are constantly asked, why does no one play naval? Okay, I know 2 people who play naval. As I said, I now know 2 people who play Dave. Yep, that's I got killed much the same way. That's oh, why is my model frozen? There we go. I got to kill much the same way. Jeez. Oof, it's taking its time. Oh, that's why there's not many Soviets on. So it's kind of hard to build a lineup. I mean, these are never 100% accurate, but they're still a good barometer. No, he had yet to research the Mark I eyeball. Wow, it really is taking its time. Alright, I guess we're gonna try the North America server real quick. Unfortunately, it won't let me queue for North America and frickin' South Asia at the same time. Because if you want South Asia in your lineup, you must want the best time. Like, no. I just want to get into a match sooner, Gaijin. I won't play on EU server because the ping's too bad, but, yeah. Yes, I'm rather impatient too. It's one of the reasons I don't like extraction shooters is how long it takes to get into a match, when a match can last a few seconds if you fuck up. There we go. Just in time to save Cheese's television.
Into your vehicle!
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Go Super Hellcat. I'm just now realizing I could have used that wait time to actually fix up the YouTube description for my for the stream, because it's still on the placeholder description I set up last week. Okay, I've gone in completely the wrong direction from where I thought I was going. Got him! Got his ammo. He's got eyes on me, and he barely gets a glancing blow. Shit. Fortunately, calling out that was there to you, Cheese, wouldn't have helped. The stream latency's a bit too high. Right, rushing down. Okay, we've got Bravo pretty well packed. He's hoping you get yourself that SP you need. Jeez. How did that end up like that?
Target destroyed.
There we go. It's 2 down. Wish I had gotten an enemy M18, but well, we can't get everything we want in the world. Let's sit here for a little witsy bit longer.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Okay, let's push forward now. Sup, Felix? Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? I hear this tank coming. I don't see. There it is. Come on. Oh, that was a lizard! I got a lizard! And if you don't know why I'm celebrating, I die to those fuckers so often. I don't even care if a 2S3M got me. I don't even care. I had a really shit day, but I've perked up quite a bit since I started stream. I mean, it wasn't like I had the... It wasn't... Nothing was that made my day bad was like end of the world tier shit. It was just mild annoyance and mild annoyance after mild annoyance. Although I am still kind of livid about McDonald's getting my order wrong. Because when I say they got my order wrong, I don't mean they like, oh, I asked for no pickles and they put extra pickles level wrong. I mean, like, this is just straight up not the food I ordered. Like, completely different product. No, I did not. Unfortunately, I have an eating disorder and it's hard for me to eat strange food that I'm unfamiliar with. Most people with my disorder let it control them. I do actually fight to, expand my palate, but I have to be in a certain mood to do it, and pissed off because my order was wrong at McDonald's is not that mood. Especially when I was trying to treat myself with something kind of shitty that that's not that good for me but is fucking tasty. Nice cheese, nice. You enjoy those kills. That means you should have enough SP to respawn. I had been looking for him. I had been looking for him. Oh well, I've got enough to come in the M41, and so long as I don't completely suck, I should have enough to come in one last time in the Locust. My ping may be worse, but I'm suffering less packet loss issues, which is nice. It is a great little vehicle. No one's checking this side, so I'm gonna use that as my opportunity to damn it, someone else got him. Yeah, it's not that little a vehicle, but compared to a tank, it's quite small, the M44.
Engine is burning. We've been hit. We've been hit.
And the lizard got me while I was waiting for my gunner to wake up. Oh shit, I don't have enough SP. Alright, we're gonna spectate Avro for a bit. Fantastic, Felix. It's gonna be a long time before I get an Abrams of any kind. I'm nearly out of Strawberry Monster. And honestly, that's more disappointing than not having anything to respawn in. Let's go check out cheese. I was wondering why you weren't moving, Avro. Your tracks appear to be fine. I'm gonna get him because I am gonna be researching those lines just to get the Abrams. My grind challenge does not end until I get both the ground vehicle research booster and the SEP V2. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, the transmission's gone. You're able to repair it, or do you not have field repairs unlocked yet? But yeah, I am going to get the Abrams eventually. It's just that I have to grind a bunch of fucking vehicles I don't want to use at some point. Okay, I don't think is yeah, I think you're the only one in squad who's alive at the moment, sadly. So you're gonna have to ask the regular game chat, which unfortunately I have the key for that disabled, so. Let's assign. Oh! You are moving! You are moving. Yes, I can see the hell of that T-34. The Pershing is something I would like. I will enjoy the Pershing, it's just that it's a bit of work to get to it. Because I don't like the Shermans for being slow and tall. Slow compared to light tanks. They're, Oh, so you are up. The Pershing or the Shermans? You're gonna have to be a little more specific, Felix. The Pershing, yeah, the Pershing is a bit of a higher BR than it should be, in my opinion, but the reason for that is, Pershing players tend to just be really good at the game, and so that pushes it up. Because the BRs do get adjusted based on vehicle win and kill rates and whatnot, so if, good players of the game just happen to like a vehicle because they like it, they can end up actually affecting the BR of a vehicle. That's why the Tigers are lower than they are. It's not that OP. It is a very fair, once again, BRs are all over the place. They're not as, it's not as good a system as it should be. I may have perked up, but I'm not in debating BR's level of perked up at the moment. I will say, I don't think it's the best balanced system in the world. It could be better. Okay. Fire, fire, fire! Should be machine gunning his tracks. Don't peek, a tiger just turned around that corner. Cheese. Not tiger, fucking IS. The Tiger E with a Zimmer mount. Oh, that is just a problem with a lot of American tanks in general. That makes sense, geez, that makes sense, that explains that. But yeah, a lot of American tanks in general, just have really shit around that time period. Basically, the Americans were the first to put gun stabilizers on their tanks, but they didn't put good gun stabilizers on their tanks. But since they already had stabilizers, they were like, well, we're not going to put any effort into developing them anymore. We'll just use what we've got. It's like, what you've got's shit, mate. I think the stabilizer they put on the Pershing is so, I haven't got the Pershing at the moment to check, but I'm fairly certain it's such a shit stabilizer. Gaijin decided to just not even model it and just say, yeah, it's unstabilized. The Zimmer malt. That is one of the funniest things in the Germans ever did. So if you see this texture on the tank, if you're not familiar with it, it is called the Zimmer malt. It was a coating meant to prevent magnetic anti-tank mines from being able to stick to the tank. There's just one problem though. Only the Germans used magnetic anti-tank mines. So it was literally a solution to a weapon only they... defense against a weapon only they used. I don't want to purchase that. I just want to check. Yes, I do have my... Hello, Cameron Rennie! I'm not from the USA, but you got the rest of that right. And thank you for redeeming first! That's a good amount of RP on cheese. Great amount of RP. How much do I have to go? Oh, I am 1,000... I'm 1,200 away from Beyond TOS. Yes. I'm so glad I never played Battlefield 5. But yeah, I've almost got the Ontos unlocked. We may go up to 6-7 for a match or two when the Ontos unlocks, just to give it a try. And then we'll bring it back down, because 6-7 is pretty high up for cheese. Realistically, 6-7 should be BR7. And BR7 should be BR8, and BR8 should be BR9, and the whole thing should be knocked up a bunch past that point. But yeah, after the on-toss, I will be grinding out the heavy tree till I get to the M103. Which is a fun tank, but not a tank I desperately want. The Yag Tigers and the Olive and the Emil and such, Felix. Which technically don't have a turret at all. Technically, it's just called a casemate design. Ah, the Stugs in the Panzer 470s, yep. The really small, low-profile ones, I do prefer if I have to go with a casemate. I'm heading to Alpha from Bravo 1. Originally, no, the Stug wasn't made to fight tanks. It was very quickly repurposed into a tank destroyer, though. It was made to destroy fortifications, originally. Basically, it was designed as a bunker buster to support infantry, and then they're like, holy shit, this thing's great if you just load it with anti-tank ammo. Most produced German armoured vehicle of the war was the Stug 3. That's including every Panzer IV variant as one vehicle. Stug 3 still got produced more. Okay, once I'm capped, I'm gonna rush down to Bravo. That was just dumbass luck that I had that shot hit his ammo bin. That guy had even reduced his ammo load to make it less vulnerable and everything, and you don't see German mains do that very often. And that's Alpha and Bravo capped, although Alpha is about to be uncapped because apparently no one can get on point to defend it. So back to Alpha I go. Yeah, I know you're trying your best. I'm just being a bit of a dick. We lost cheese. ZSU 57s are a pain in the ass at this BR. That's a vehicle that should be a higher BR, honestly. That it was. The thing is, the ASU 57 was supposed to be used as like basically an ambush vehicle to be airdropped by very early helicopters. Like we're talking like the MI2. But what we encountered was the ZSU 57, which is, as a light tank main, is quite a scary vehicle to turn up against. That it could, but once again, it's really not meant to be used as an armored vehicle in this sort of context at all. It's really meant to be more of, just a self-propelled anti-armor gun that could be positioned by airborne troops. So it's not meant to be used in actual direct combat engagements. Yeah, well, I'm complaining about the ZSU 57, the T-54 with two of those fucking 57mm guns on them in an autocannon configuration. Because it is the same gun firing the same shells, it's just that the ASU 57 versions does not have a autoloader. And like, I get why it's the ZSU's a low BR because oh, I need to turn that fucking bot off. Yeah. Basically. Wrong browser. I need to get that bot off and before I am get in trouble for running a sponsorship on a stream that is not marked as sponsored. Timer off. There we go. That was just me forgetting to turn it off after last night's sponsor stream. We might actually end up with another Where Winds Meet sponsored stream yet, because the sponsorship lasts a week. And I wasn't lying when I said I really did just want to play Where Winds Meet, and just saw the sponsorship as like, hey, why not? It's available. Yeah, the 57mm guns that, the 57mm guns on the, ZSU 57 are not the same as the, T-54 57's 57mm guns. They're related, but, it's a longer cartridge with more propellant behind it and a longer barrel. Because, you know, it's meant to be used in anti-air use. And the ASU 57 also uses the anti-air gun version because, well, the anti-air gun version was what was in production. Plus the extra propellant makes it better for armor penetration because the rounds going faster. I do not deserve that teamwork in any way, shape or form, but I never get teamwork when I do deserve it, so who the hell cares? The enemy. I was expecting to encounter the enemy. Up we go, I guess. Splendid. Although, I don't know who him is. Nice. Got him! Got that fucking BTR-80. That's another vehicle that annoys the crap out of me. And I'm down. Oh, that's sad to hear, Felix. I'm gonna go on the Locust, because why not? Well, that sounds like bullshit. Oh, we're losing Alpha. Yeah, but you're probably right there, Felix. Yeah, that machine gun's not going to do anything. This is a fucking 30 cal. Hello, Panther. Why did you shoot me? Now you have to reload. Guess now I have a cool looking hole in my turret. Or is there something I can shoot at? Ugh. I don't think I deserve that #1 position, but I'm not turning down the RP. And that means the on-toss is unlocked. So we're going to go up to 6-7 for a little incy-wincy bit. Just to try the on-toss out. Oh, wait, no. Ah! What did default to me researching? You know what? Fuck it. Yep. We're gonna go for the T95. That's gonna take like 4 or 5 streams to research, and then we have the dreaded T95 stream. You're not going to get absolutely destroyed, especially if we're lucky enough to get it down to you. But it is a big jump, because you do now, because you will occasionally at 6-7 encounter a Tel 20, which has a bloody, fucking Milan ATGM on it. And here's the thing, I wouldn't be that upset about an ATGM being at 6.7. The issue is the Milan is a good ATGM. If it was like a Alyatka or a fucking SS10, it wouldn't be a problem because those are shit. But Salcos at fucking 6-7? Oof. While we're waiting, I am going to fix the description. Huh. That was odd. Okay. God, YouTube Studio is not set up well, I will say that. Get me to the YouTube Studio page, because Caster, as badly set up as Caster is, gets me there faster. Let's get the description into YouTube. Go. You know, it's a down tier by just looking at what vehicles are in the lineup. If it's if what you're looking at is stuff that you should is stuff that is all like a BR below or all a BR above you, you can usually say, okay, it's a down tier or an up tier. So yeah, you just look at what everyone else is using. So let's say we're at 6-7 now, so let's say we started seeing a bunch of people in M103s, we would know then that we're in a up tier. Because it's a full BR above us. If we saw most people running around in M4 jumbos, we would know it's a down tier for certain. Unfortunately, it's really hard for me to show you, but because it won't let me fucking go into other hangars while waiting for a match. But basically, you should still be watching for what you should be watching for most is the Tiger 2s or King Tigers. Though they are will be one of the toughest vehicles for you to deal with, because you can only pen like 2 parts of them in the M18 with the good ammo, and even then you can only really pen them. Yeah, you don't even need to, look, the more you play the game, the more you'll learn what should be at what BR. Okay, let's just take a full load.
Into your vehicle.
Yes, but a lot of German vehicles fill out some of the other trees, like the Italians. They appear in the King Tiger appears in the Swedish tree, for example, because Sweden had one that they used. I'm at the wrong spawn. Well, looks like I'm not going to Charlie. It looks like I'm going to Bravo. So they appear in the Italy tree. That could be fun. That could be fun, Felix. But yeah, you should also look out for the later versions of the IS-3, the IS-7 as well. The T-44-100s would be up tier, absolutely, for us right now. I really dislike the T-44-100s. I didn't get the kill, which is annoying. Oh, yep. Does it? I've been seeing it a lot at ever since I hit BR7. But yeah, I was originally just talking in general anyway, cheese. But yeah, I might just be getting a lot of fucking up tiers. Let's get this all loaded. So I do not get super large amounts of ammo. Thank you, Tiger. Isn't that Tiger nice? He knocked out the fence so I could just drive through instead of having to drive around. And that's the great thing about the TOS, is I can just fling fucking rounds at them. And that's the bad thing about the TOS, is I can literally... like, yeah, that's what killed me, apparently. What killed me was the Tiger blowing up next to me. She fragile. She fragile indeed. I'm gonna try and scoot to Alpha. Oh god, I would hate to be on the receiving end of that, Felix. It was you who blew up Avro? It doesn't really matter all that much. For sub 1-2. Coming in with Chaffee. I'm gonna try scooting to Alpha again. But I now know to keep an eye out for the sub 1-2. God, I would love to get the fucking Chilean Chaffee with the 90mm gun on it. That would be fun. Oh, the sub 1-2 went down. Sherman took care of him. Time to push into the cap.
Artillery strike incoming.
And gunned down from the air, but that's okay. And that's my last vehicle for the match. So we're gonna spectate cheese in the M10. Great gun, but I hate the fucking chassis. What do we need a reverse speed for on a vehicle that's designed to shoot and scoot? Actually, I am going to go back to the hangar. And I'm going to check out what we should be keeping eyes out for cheese at this BR. So let's see, USSR 67. So we've got the IS-2s and the T-44s, and those are probably your biggest threats. Oh god, what the hell is causing it to pick up so much there? But yeah, of the two, I would be more worried about the T-44 than the IS-2. As the IS-2 is basically just an upgunned IS-1, and they weren't that big of a threat. But why is it fucking lagging so much? What? Yeah, so this would be probably the tank you're most worried about. At least from the Soviets. At 6-7. The Su-100s can be a pain as well because they're very hard to pen from the front. Which is where you're mostly going to be seeing them. These have been the bane of my existence. The M53-59, I nickname them the Lizard, which is actually a nickname for the truck that they're sitting on. That the guns are sitting on. This is a Czech SPAA. Those 30mm cannons are very, very scary. I know it's possible to just shoot the port on the right, Felix, but try doing that under stress before it shoots you first. You don't always get the luxury. It's a premium, but I would watch out for the Type 62 as well. Which is actually a Chinese tank, but it appears in the Soviet tree as a premium. Object 248 is the 100mm equipped T-34. It was an event vehicle. There's the T-34-100 as well, which is the other 100mm equipped T-34. There was two of them. As you bump up to 7, these fuckers will ruin your day. Once again, very fast firing, 30mm with good fucking pen. You don't, but you do. Yeah, you do see more SU-100Ps. You are right there. You do see more of these fuckers than this fucker. Against Britain, you don't really see... There's, this motherfucker. This is probably the vehicle I most want to see pushed up a tier or two, BR or two. And it's because of that fucking thing right there. Under my mouse cursor. That Milan ATGM is too fucking good for 6-7. That thing alone should get this pushed up to 7-7 at least, if not 8.0. Yeah, the Ratel 90 is not anywhere near as bad like the 90mm GT2. It's a cannon. It exists. It's on a very big platform for a cannon that small. Trying to think, what else is there to really worry about that's coming up for you? I mean, there's the STA-3. It's not... It's really just a 7.0 to 7.5 tank that's a bit low BR. But yeah, those are your main worries, I guess. What's in China that I would be worried about? Well, the Type 62 again. You know, I'm looking at 6-7. I expected China's 6-7 lineup to be stronger. Hero. Oh, Sub 1-2, which ruined my day before there's that, yeah. Oh, the Ho-Ri. Not really. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Russian stuff, but they also get, stuff like, the ZSL 92, the Type 62, the Type 63, And by the time they're at 8.0, they're starting to get their own properly unique stuff. Like, where is it? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, there's CM25. God, I'm not even pronouncing that. I'm not trying to pronounce that. But yeah, this is a, basically a T-54 with the Chinese equivalent of contact-free and a fucking L7 NATO spec gun. Because we were sucking up to them at the time. Italy, I would be worried at 6-7 about the M26. And, this fucker. Also this fucker. Especially this fucker. Because, it's fucking fast. Its max speed is 69 miles per hour in a game when most vehicles' max speed is like 30. From France, at 6-7 to worry about is the AMX-13. That gun can pen a Tiger from the front, and the vehicle is tiny. Yes, 69. Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. Nothing really to worry about at 6-7 Sweden. They have the BMP and the King Tiger. Whoop-de-doo. And Israel just has the AMX-13 again. Right, M36. So the question now is, Cheese, have you unlocked rank 4 or will you be unlocking rank 4 with the M36? Because if you've got rank 4, I would go for the M41 as a light tank main. The 76 Jumbo is also a decent choice. Okay, so either the M41 or the 76 Jumbo would be what I would recommend, if you're able to. If you need better SPAA, the Skink is fun. I just prefer the Duster because the 40 mils are a little better against ground targets. You could also push to the M109, but realistically, you're pushing to the M109 because it's in the way of the M50 of the M56. You don't have the T1E1. Okay. Then I recommend the Walker Bulldog. I recommend that. Unless you really, really want to go for the 76 Jumbo. Which is like that Jumbo that you have, but the gun's much better. And let's go back to the South Asia server, especially since we're now all American. Since Avro's moved off the German team. Let's have a look at this Orpha camo. Just out of curiosity. Cool. No problem. I've still got to decorate the on TOS anyway. No, this is a hard one. And actually, let's move that to the back. All right. I've got the Walker Bulldog, so I can show it to you anyway. Annoyingly, they don't get the heat in the rounds in the American tree, which they should. T26E1, M18, and the T92. Oh, you're dragging us up to 7. Shit. Yeah, okay with being dragged up to 7, cheese? Okay, he's open to it. Anyway, the M331A2 is the best round, in my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, none of the rounds that have explosive are really that good, because they don't get the heat that they're supposed to get. So the M41 Walker Bulldog did have a high explosive anti-tank shell, or heat, but for some reason Gaijin refuses to give it, justifying it by saying, the Americans never used the heat rounds. They did, they just never actually got to see combat with the heat rounds. Because the heat rounds were developed into the last couple of years of the Walker Bulldog service in the US. But for the German M41 Tech Tree M41 does get the heat rounds. Okay, since it's taking so long, if we're going up this high, I'm getting my T92 in there. Oh good, my cat actually found her food on her own. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the real reason the Americans don't get heat on the Walker Bulldog is to justify researching the T92. Because the T92 has the same gun as the M41, but it's a lot more fragile and less maneuverable. It's a lot smaller though, so it's a lot harder to see. Honestly, I think the heat rounds for the TOS are probably better than the Hesh. I should probably not bring the Hesh, but I don't know for certain just yet. Yeah, don't worry, you're not that out of class at 7.0 cheese. Going from 7 to 8 is a much bigger jump than from 6 to 7. 7 to 8 is straight up the biggest fucking jump in performance in the game. To the point where I think it should probably be that 8.0 should probably become 9.0, and there should be a building of a power range in between 7 and 8. Push up a little. Andrew was Quinny. Thank you for the luck. I keep forgetting I made a command so I don't have to manually thank you, but thank you anyway.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oof. M47.
Allied forces have captured a zone. Artillery strike. Coordinates. Foxtrot. 1. Destroy. Foxtrot. 1. Acknowledge. Open fire. Attention to the designated grid zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
No problem. We'll drag ourselves back. We'll bring the BR back down. So, I will say, you are number 2 on the team at the moment. Jeez. But yeah, we'll bring our BRs back down to 6.3 after this round. I'll even put the on-toss away. I'll have plenty of time to play with the on-toss in the future. Well, that was disappointing. I thought that was a wreck. It wasn't.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Artillery strike. Coordinates. Foxtrot. 1. Destroy. Foxtrot. 1. Acknowledge. Open fire.
I just can't get up the hill. I'm gonna have to use the road.
No longer have advantage.
Yeah, man. You can do it. Something took a shot at me. I'm not gonna stop and see what it was. I am aware. I've spotted it. I machine gunned its tracks a little. Okay, I've tracked it so it can't move. Problem is I can't really move around it. Oof. Nor can I pen it from the front. There we go. I made a valiant effort, but there's not much I can do there. And that's me for the round. I'm going straight back to the hangar so I can start fixing my lineup. Bring it back down to 6.3. Alright, let's get the on TOS, replace the VM19 M109. Then I need the T92. The Locust is fun, but what do I have that's a little more capable? Fuck it, Jumbo. The Jumbo with the 76 mil. I've got a cat very politely waiting for food instead of doing what she normally does, which is whack me on the leg till I feed her. So I'm going to go give her the food. She was being really good, so I spoiled her and gave her the very nice puree. Why are we at 7-7 now? There we are. 6-7. Would like to bring us back down to 6-3, honestly, though. If possible. Even if it's only to get us off of the fucking Zuma meme number. Yeah, take your time. Just gonna bring nothing but the M18? And the Locust, okay. There's a lot of fun to be had with both those vehicles. They are two of my favorites. Okay, I'm gonna go for Charlie in the jumbo. I'm gonna go straight for shit flinging over the gap between Charlie and Alpha. I do trust you, Avro. That's why I don't try to boss the viewers I play with around. Yeah, they don't seem to be pushing this way, so...
Target destroyed.
Load.
On the way.
Attention to the designated risk square.
Got that damn ASU 85. No, I'll actually go down here. While I was turning. From the back. Should have gone down there to begin with. Or committed to going the next one down. Well, time to flank far south. Looks like our team has collectively decided to ignore Bravo, which is honestly a good idea. Well, at least I landed a hit on him. Even if it wasn't in the right spot. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to Bravo anyway. Don't really have vehicles for participating in the shit flinging contest now. Might as well just hope that no one's noticed that everyone, whoever capped Bravo has gone and joined and doesn't notice me capping it. And I'm down. And now they're recapping. Up. Try again. I uncapped Bravo. And I can definitely drop Artie on the point. Got his ammo. Oh, I want the XM800T as well. I cannot wait to unlock it. No problem, Cheese. It was nice having you here. Damn it. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun when you get your hands on it. Hangar. Remove Cheese from squad since he's not online anymore. But yeah, now. Yes, oh god, I cannot wait for the XM800T. I mean, yeah, it's fucking fragile as shit armor-wise, but it's tiny and it's got a good gun that shoots fast. And that's all I want. Abrams AIM. They put the Aussie skin on it. Because we got a bunch of them secondhand. Yep, I'm definitely moving up to as high as I can go. I think I'll still use the M56 instead of the ONTOS for now. Just because I'm more familiar with it. I'm happy to go up. Yeah, so going up to 7.3, I've got the M163 to bring me up. Which one was the T92 on? All right, that's my lineup, and I just want to do one thing real quick. What the fuck? No! Ah! I wanted to say this is the new preset, you son of a... Yeah. Yeah, so I can get it quickly. Poland Ball 120! Nice to have you here. Welcome in, welcome in. This is just a convenient time for Australians who work to stream. Because it's only 9:20 at the moment. And any Russian who's in the eastern time zones of Russia, so anyone who's in Vladivostok, it's also pretty convenient for them. Yeah. If I really wanted to catch as many Americans as possible, I would need to be streaming at 6 in the morning. For me. Which just isn't an option because I don't want to stream through the morning when I can be doing jobs and chores around my house. I am thinking of incorporating at least one morning stream a week, simply because I've got a few American watchers. And it would be more convenient for them. But I still haven't quite figured out how to handle that. Yeah, it is. You'll be shocked at how different time zones very much affect your viewership. Like, I get a lot of Central European viewers because Central European it's right in the morning. So I get to be the morning show for a lot of people in Europe. It's making me consider a breakfast blend if I do get that coffee partnership. One of the VTuber coffee companies has said they're considering giving me a partnership. They're still deciding who they want in the lineup. If they do, it definitely would be a breakfast blend. 9 p.m. Eastern, yeah, that would actually line up with a, roughly with a 6 a.m. stream with me. Let's, get my handy little converter that I always have open. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern, if I did morning stream, I would literally be catching you that exact time zone. Not saying that I'll do it just for you, although if it would be a fun way of brown-nosing the audience to say that. Just pointing it out because, as I said, I do have a surprising amount of Americans. No problem, no problem. Thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully we'll catch you from time to time, and if not, you can always catch the VODs on YouTube. My social spot will show you it all the time. Need of a trap. Hello, 11:15 a.m. Ooh. Let's take the handy little converter. So you would be in you are in CET. Yep, Central European time. Getting ready for lunch at this point. Ed, welcome back, Cheese, over on YouTube. It should also be 11:15 a.m. for you. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I have driven up this wall for some reason. I hear a heavy tank over there.
Recon reports enemy spotted.
The Maguk is having a good go of it, whatever it is. Yes, we've just been discussing time zones over on Twitch, jeez. I wish I could get your chats on screen, but unfortunately Twitch TOS is a fucking bitch about having other services' chats on your stream. I fucked that up. I should have aimed a little higher. Oh well, these things happen.
320. Hi.
Where's that OF-40 going? Is that OF-40 making a go at Bravo? Wait, OF-40? Fuck, this is borderline a full up tier. Or he's in a down tier. Magak 7-7. No, we're close to an up tier. Absolutely wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh well. Since the OF-40 doesn't have any balls, I guess I'll be the one to charge towards Bravo. Ah, the IS-3 went down. How is everyone, by the way? Well, that was disappointing. Guess that explains why no one's gone to Bravo yet. I'm gonna still try it again, but I'm gonna try a different route. Because if I do get the first shot off on that ZSU with this thing, he is not living. Well, that's extra disappointing. And that was 8.3. Goddamn helicopter. I've seen more up tier, more tanks above my BR and up tiers. Jeez. I definitely need to throw up that poll on my Discord soon as to whether or not I should get a helicopter, because I'd be sacrificing a tank slot for it. But it could be fun to see me learn to use helicopters. I've tried them at, given them a test flight. I am... Yeah, it may be supposed to be that way, but I swear I've seen times when there are more than 3 vehicles above my BR. Ignore whoever took a shot at me. I'll be in cover soon. Yes, there are helicopters. You have to get to rank 5. Term 3 got me. You have to get to rank 5 in either ground or air before you're allowed to research them. And then you can research them Alright, I'll go spectator mode and we'll spectate Avro, who will get there eventually. That's the vehicle I'm unlocking now, and when I unlock it, I'm going to do a singular stream where I use it. And it will be the theme of the stream. And then I'll never touch it again. The T95 is just a big fucking meme of a vehicle. It's not that it's useless, it's that it's so fucking slow. I am not even joking when I say I walk faster than this vehicle. Not run, walk. Yeah. Well, that's why we nicknamed it the Doom Turtle. There's a vehicle to your left. Avro, there's a lizard to your left. It can't do anything about you, but you could kill it. Yeah, it's in the river to your left. Just 50 Callum. Well, you got your gun. Yep, because the Americans are really shit at designing cupolas. I bet he was thinking he was so lucky as you initially drove past him. Yeah, it was just a developmental prototype. Never really went anywhere. It was too slow. By the time it went anywhere, we would have already overtaken it. With, like, literally everything. Great gun on it, though. Absolutely great gun. If you can get it into a spot where it's useful to do anything, like a good Overwatch position, it's a great sit and snipe gun. Yeah, I would love to go to the museum and see the T95. Where was it? What museum was that again? I don't think it was Bovington. I think it was one of the ones in the big ones in America. No, not that T95. Yeah, 105mm gun carriage T95. That's the one I want. Surviving vehicle is at Fort Belvoir, Virginia. And it's at the Patton Museum, okay. In Kentucky. Yeah, I would love to go there. It would probably be the mouse. Although they never actually finished the mouse. There was enough bits to finish it. Off the top of my head, it would be the mouse. Just ignore him. All he's gonna do is troll you. Oh, you found someone who can actually pet you. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Sorry, I just remembered, like, something I was supposed to do today regarding setting my stream setup. I've got a few more sound alerts to implement. That's what I was gonna do. I thought of a few other things that would make for great sound alerts. Well, at least you're in a vehicle that can actually move now, Avro. Fuck, you got lucky then. You were almost hit by a fucking missile from the bloody helicopter that's flying about. Hey, yeah, when we, after this round, I'll, go and show off the helicopters for Cheese real quick. It's up to you, Cheese. You can do what you, whatever you want. It's your time. You spend it how you want. There's the helicopter. To your... above you to the right, Avro. He's not looking at you, so you're safe. I'm actually going to head straight back to Hangar now and just demonstrate. Yes! The helicopters. T10M again. Oof. We're not... to battle? Yeah, the helicopters, as stated, they require you to be at least one of the, either aircraft or tanks at rank 5. And, yeah, they start at 8.0. And you can just buy the first one in the helicopter tree. You don't even need to research it. Now, I don't have anything else at 8.0 yet, so that's why I haven't gotten one yet, but I'm going to be putting up a poll on my Discord and having my Discord vote on whether or not I devote a slot to a helicopter from now on. But yeah, the starter is the original Vietnam-era Cobra with twin 30mm rotary guns. At the moment, I am Nina. So, historically, I was a Soviet main because my favorite military vehicle is the, where is he? The Shilka? This is the furthest I ever got was, not even this one with the, but this version of it when this was top tier. When 8.0 was still top tier. This was the highest BR I ever got to, was to get this. Because I've been an on-again, off-again player of Warthunder. I then, when I decided to stream, I made an entirely fresh account because I'm doing a free-to-play grind challenge. Where I grind the US tree, which was the tree I had the least experience in, all the way to the research bonus via the SEP V2, without using any pay-to-win content, even when given to me for free. So I'm not allowed to use backups. I'm not allowed to use premium time. I'm not allowed to use premium vehicles. I'm not allowed to use event vehicles, although I do make an attempt to unlock them. Yet to be successful, though, because I don't do anything off-stream either. The only missing parts of my grind are one match which got trimmed from the VOD because we got a little political in the discussions, and I do want to keep this a non-political space. And a few early VODs that got lost due to hard drive failures before I realized I could auto-export to YouTube. Yeah, we are over almost a full year into it, and we're still not at 8.0. Yeah, after doing the T95 meme stream, it's a bunch of grinding until I can get to the M103, then it's the grind for the M60, then it's start grinding out the 8.0 upgrade. As tempted as I am to go straight for the Sheridan. Which in real life was a piece of shit, but in game is pretty decent. Because unlike real life, the Shillelagh actually fucking works. In real life, this thing never fucking worked properly. Although I do think Raytheon should probably give the gun launcher concept another go round. Because, like, it's been nearly 50 years since they developed a Shillelagh. A lot has happened in that time with material science. I'm fairly certain they could give it another go and have a better results this time round. You can buy tanks with money. Like, you can buy silver. There are ways to buy Silver Lions. There has to be reasonable exceptions so I can actually play the game. But in general, it's trying to avoid all pay-to-win content. It's a slow grind. It's a slow fucking grind. And there's so many premiums I wish I could be using. Low sat I would love to use. The KVT M1 is a fun one. If you're not familiar with what that is in real life, it is literally an early M1, 105 M1, that they've shoved a bunch of Contact 5 on and painted to look vaguely Russian for wargaming purposes in the US. Alright, back to the grind. But yeah, I've had literally every other tree, including Israel, I have more experience in than the US tree. Mostly because, the US tree is really shit for, IFVs until you're like 8.7. And I like IFVs. I like my autocannons. Oh, that's sad to hear. Jeez. You should be, hopping on the EU servers now since you're running solo. Okay, I'm heading to Charlie, which is where I always head to on this map. I mean, lately I have been getting into the sniping matches over Alpha like I'm supposed to, but, no, I'm going to Charlie. I just like the amphitheater. It's a neat visual. That is bullshit when that happens. I hate when you get kicked and you get frickin' vehicle locked. Ugh. Hello, Alana. I'm doing good. How about you? Oh boy, a Leopard 1 at 8.0. That means we're pretty close to a fucking up tier.
Enemy forces have captured a
The snail gods continue to punish me for that early round of fun.
artillery strike. Coordinates. Delta. Fix. Destroy. Delta. Hit. Acknowledge. Open fire.
Unfortunately, I've never gotten to drop the nuke. I came very close one stream. If I hadn't have been doing the grind challenge, I would have gotten there because I would have been able to just hop straight back in this for T92, which is what got me close to it, and then continue racking up the kills needed. I'm decent, Alana. Just playing Warthunder, as you can see. Oh, I can't believe I made that. I can't believe I made that. Move, move, move. Cat, please do not knock my bike around right now. I am not that decent, odd bars. Hello, welcome to stream. Shit. Load, load, load. Okay, I've got to keep my eyes there. Red, you're gonna have to be a little patient. I'm not in the place where I can just get up and feed you, kitty.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh god, I haven't been able to do a flip since I was like 10. Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Damn it, that should have... Why didn't I get his breach? At least I capped the point. At least I capped the point. Okay, let's feed this cat. Oh, he found the food on his own for the first time in months. Splendid, Avro. Splendid. No problem, Cheese. You do what you want to do. Never feel like you're being held hostage to watch my streams. I'm not that desperate for viewership.
Attention to the map.
No, I'm playing with Avro, also in the who's also in the Twitch chat, Alana. And there goes the helicopter. Dude, I didn't know you were also live. Fuck, why didn't you say so, Avro? Quick, we'll after this round we'll hit the we'll hit the collab button. It merges our chats and we'll boost both our numbers. I do find the word amusing to say. It's one of the few German words I still regularly use. My late uncle who was German would be very disappointed with how little German I still know. Well, I'll try to hit the collab. I'll try to set it up after this round.
To the designated grid square. Air 030. Height 300 meters.
Oh, sucked in. Thank you, Centurion. Uh,
010. Height 200 meters.
Where's its missiles? It's over wires in that direction.
Air 020. Height 200 meters.
Roger. Starting.
Where's that damn helicopter? Splendid. Absolutely splendid.
Air 030. Height 200 meters.
Thank you, IKV91.
Starting. Roger.
You are a gentleman and a scholar.
Roger. Advancing.
Air 030. Height 200 meters.
I am absolutely shocked I am still alive. Honestly. Where's this damn helicopter?
Air 040. Height 200 meters.
I saw its ATGMs.
200 meters.
I don't know where it is. You'll be at the front line eventually, Avro.
Air 040. Height 200 meters.
Vickers Mark 1, you don't see those very often.
Air 040. Height 200 meters.
Damn it, that tree won't go down.
Attention to the designated grid square.
There you are.
Keep the pressure on.
Got him.
Destroyed. Roger. Advancing.
I wasn't missing the opportunity to shoot at the exact vehicle this thing was actually designed to fight. Tracking. Other German words I'm like, oof. Not quite a word so much as it is a food, but I've always liked the sound of pumpernickel. I think it might be Dutch. As I said, there's not much German I still remember. If you talk to me like I'm a mentally challenged child, I can usually pick up a few German sentences, but even then, it's really hard for me. It's been a long time. What else? I do like Autobahn, but that's mostly because, I do like, the album/song Autobahn by Kraftwerk. Because I am a Kraftwerk fan, and I do import the original German copies of their music, because I hate the English translations. Right, I will get Cheese back in the squad. Now, I've got to take a very short break to go to Zulu as well. So I will hit my BRB screen. Be right back. Back. So we have Cheese back with us in the squad, and before we do anything more, let's try to turn this into a collab stream. So hit knock. Okay, let's see. That's, I'm going to have to go over to do that on this computer. So let's try that again. Stream together. Allow. Start the shared chat. All right, and invite. Is that why it won't let you? Because you haven't verified your an account? Let's just try again. Yep, let's just see if that will... Okay. Well, we still... bugger. Especially since, while the quality's lower than Discord's, the, Twitch share, voice chat sharing actually does work for me. Oh, Nina, one thing I can say with assured confidence is that, despite having learnt German when I was younger, I cannot pronounce Weasel very properly. I keep pronouncing it as Weisel instinctively every time I encounter one in this game. Okay, BR 7.3. Let's, drop down for, cheese again. Yes, that. I cannot... Vulpa is another regular of mine. Gets up me for constantly pronouncing it Visel. Okay, M18. I guess I'm putting it out on the T92. And what else? I'm gonna keep the M56, so we'll still be at 6.7. I guess I'll take the swap that for just the Duster. Actually, no, I'm not going to drag you up to 6.7. I'll swap that from the M109. But yeah, every single time I run into it, I pronounce it Visel for some reason. Instead of Weasel. No problem, cheese. You're lucky Avro reminded me. So I was too focused on trying to get the stream collab between me and him working, but he needs to verify a phone number. Which is a fair and appropriate security measure.
Position.
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
How I say it? As I said, so I say weasel as weasel, but every single time I see Weisel, I somehow pronounce it as Weisel. I don't know why. It's just a weird habit when seeing German words with W to pronounce it as a V. Even when I know that that particular word is not supposed to be pronounced as a V. Wow, the team actually spread out and rushed all the points. What the fuck? This never happens. I hear him behind the wall. This is dangerous, but fuck it. Load, load, load. Ignore the guy machine gunning me. Hey! Shared chat's working. Okay, Warthunder, let me take my mouse cursor off for a bit. There we go. And let's bring that menu back up. All right, let's bring the collab screen up. How do I bring that back up? There we are. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I cannot hear your audio. Let's check that. Settings, audio output. It's going to the
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
It's going to the right one. Okay, I'm not getting your audio. Testing. Okay, noise suppression and echo cancellation off. Testing. There we go. Okay, yeah. I still can't hear you. Wait, didn't you mention, not using a mic yet? Testing? Could you speak again?
The enemy is controlling most of the zones.
Alright, I still can't hear you.
Attack the B point.
Oh well. At least you can hear me in real time, and that's gonna give you an advantage at the very least, Avro, because you'll be able to hear me when I call out stuff to you. Oh shit, the enemy flipped the entire fucking board while I was fixing that. Open maps are great if you've got sniping vehicles and know how to use them. The problem is the US really doesn't get good sniping vehicles until like BR fucking 9. Okay, I should push into Charlie, but they're gonna turn around and try and stop me the second I do, so I'm gonna try and instead get an angle on this tiger. And I think I saw an elephant. Shit, he actually has a reduced ammo load. What the hell? A Tiger 1 with a reduced ammo load. What is the world coming to?
We don't have the advantage anymore.
Yeah, I've noticed the Ferdinand. I can't get an angle on him at the moment, so I am just simply backing up and gonna try. No problem, Nina. Hope to see you again sometime, or not. If it's entirely up to you. Yeah, sadly, I can't quite hear you, and I'm not in a good position to troubleshoot. Okay, I can sort of hear you now. Ferdinand got me. Okay, wow, now I'm dead. Let's try boosting your volume.
Try sniping from the side.
Okay, you're still very quiet, and I've